When I was younger, I used to watch Britcom. I used to wait back in the day when there was no internet and everything. I used to wait patiently. It was every weekend and for Britcom to start. And I think it was 3 or 4 episodes of Britcom that we got. Sometimes I would catch this series called My Family. It was really funny. In this TV series, there was this character called Nick. Nick Hopper was a freeloader. He just refused to grow up. He just refused to get out of the house, get independence from the parents. There was this episode in which he was living in this closet, but it was one of those closets that is hidden behind a wall, and family pretty much forgotten about it. And he moved in, inside this closet, and he would get out at night and sneak, for food and stuff. And once he was caught by his parents, they thought he had moved out ages ago, but no, he was still living there. So funny. And that kind of reminds me of Europe's relationship with the United States. It's been 80 years since the war ended, and Europe became like Nick Hopper, fully dependent on Big Brother to help in terms of safety and in terms of economics, in terms of everything, technology. Always, a market to sell their products and good prices and everything. And they've been enjoying this relationship, this one-sided relationship for the last 80 years. And it's because of this relationship that crazy projects like this new green, bullshit is allowed, it's permitted. The deindustrialization of Europe is only permitted because the United States are always there to help. Well, imagine if they say, I've had enough. Europe is old enough to, stand by themselves. So they're going to have to, work a little bit. They're going to have to become independent. Just the thought of that has led many of the European leaders into, deranged convulsions. You know, in these past, I don't know, 20, 25 years, Europe has become extremely dependent on Russia because of their deindustrialization and Green Deal, which is everything is failing. You know, solar only works when there's sunlight. Wind only works when there's wind blowing. And the maintenance of these wind turbines is it's enormous, and they always end up not having enough power, in which they have to compensate by buying more and more and more, or converting gas or oil into electricity. I mean, it's not sustainable, whatever they are doing. It's madness. They thought it was going to bring them some independence. It's not. And I mean, these things have been tried out. I mean, and it's a fool's errand trying to, you know, do it again. These green policies are all motivated by Marxism, by ideology, by theology, and they are believers, firmly believers in that. It's a comedy. It's it's one of those dark comedies. Everybody's laughing. You know, the rest of the world is laughing at this, and Seriously, these guys really believe they could do it. It's not sustainable, you know. These alternative sources of energy. It's not sustainable. It just doesn't work. And because they are more and more dependent on Russia, they want to, I don't know, pick a fight with them. I don't know. Congratulations, you just proven yourself wrong. All of these alternative green bullshit just doesn't work. And they are really pissed about it. And now the United States is threatening to pull the plug, cut the umbilical cord, and they are losing it. You know, did you know France was the last country in Europe to stop colonialism? Yeah, everybody else pretty much stopped it except for France. They were recently kicked out of Africa because of that. The world is changing, you know, and Europe didn't adapt. They just became freeloaders, and now they are extremely, extremely angry and want to plunge the world into chaos because of that, like a spoiled little brat. If things continue, Europe will no doubt have to turn around like 180 degrees and start, industrializing and militarizing again. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise. All right. Have a nice day.